What's up, everybody? Being back another Doki Doki Electrical video, a plus video, and we are gonna go and continue with the main story of Doki Doki Electrical. I cannot do any side stories because I've already done what I've had so far. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually looking at my phone. This is very unprofessional of me, but I do not care. Is I'm looking up. So we have it. For Pomo, so I can go in. Alright, let's start. I haven't been in this section for a minute, a couple of days at least. Because we did the side story yesterday. So, couple of days. I really do it at 5:25 a.m. Okay. Okay. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into you. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. Must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that y'all were willing to hear about the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. I thought she didn't like it at first. When you complained about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Cuz it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Monica? I don't know how she said it. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Okay, well, she said for real, that's for sure. I don't know what the joke was trying to refer to. I just don't know. Let's just focus on our old event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as Yui or Shui's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Yui anyway? Oh, there you are. Shui sitting at a desk in the corner room looking at a nun. I walk over to her. Hey, Shui. I wave my hand in front of her face. It's spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why would it be? This feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. She worried too much about me. I'm fine. See? Joey shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. Say so. I worry glimpse of Joey before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation slowly dispersed with everyone back to at the usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed something or anything about Joey recently. Still been prepared for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, shuffling through some papers at her desk. What's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Joey recently? Anything up before? And what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room and shows he is idly dragging the wumpo waist up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you. You surely know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She always talks to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. So I know it's not your problem. I just want to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time building up with the person of interest? Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? So, I probably shouldn't say too much, but she really talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happy ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on the side of her. What? No way. It's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different than it always has been. It's so funny. Have you thought that maybe you always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. Okay, so, in the original, she said this, and it didn't, I guess, really make sense. But, since you've seen the side story, you know exactly that what she knows. She knows how Sherry feels, and she knows the way she acts. So, get a drink. But yeah, it really has a different feeling to it when you know exactly why Sherry's like that. Ooh. Need a drink. I want to voice these like text better, but after a while I just kind of read it aimlessly. I'm trying to get better at that to express more emotion text. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningful. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica sits up on my desk and walks over the room to where Zoe sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Zoe and change talk to her. She's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from you. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Zoe told me not to worry about her and try to follow everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much I care about her that I'm letting it weigh me down so much. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I know Zoe peeled at me from over the book. But she looks away just quickly to look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Like, she didn't even do anything. But I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? So, it's something that I can do thoughts. So, it was hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was still know anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. The troubles are only the concern of those who will show in that concern. course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Zoe. Zoe? Yeah, she seems a little off today. When I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her. No. It's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Zoe and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into her too much. What is full meaning? Often hidden deep beneath plain sight. There are many untold stories behind every person. Not how you may know them. So you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Zoe is a very complex person. Many reasons on the outside don't always match what may be going on the inside of her head. She may not always know what she means. I know she'll strange behavior today too. And I also feel concerned for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Zoe, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just friends, that's all. Louis Sane looks deep into my eyes. Expression gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Fierce, I avoid my gaze. Sometimes, just measures are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you wouldn't have in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. Sure, I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? So, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why do we share poems now? If I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve the poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Zoe. Get that drink. So these poem deans are a lot quicker. Usually just talk to them. You usually just read the poem. They read yours, you talk to them. About it. Pretty simple stuff. 1 second. Sorry, I was getting my drinks. So I could drink more drinks when I'm ready to drink. So sorry. Maybe we'll see what they both say. It's nice, I guess. I think it was meant for more Natsuki, right? But wait, wouldn't that fit her style more though? Because it's cutesy? Come on, I can wait till you don't like it. No, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki. Oh, wait, okay. Because she's feeling this way now, and she's feeling depressed when I poured it towards Natsuki, she automatically didn't really care about it. If I did this on like the first day, she might have said it was cute. Gotcha. It doesn't matter. I wish novels did this more because like it really does change the dialogue just based off the fucking poem. And they could tell based on writing style. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Oh, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you. Sorry. Is there something wrong? Huh? No. Nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna get home a little bit early today. Sorry? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. If I can say anything else, so cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. She didn't give me her poem. I didn't read her poem in the slightest. Okay. Did she write a poem or? Okay, well. I talked to Monica? Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Oh, being in the club is wanted, performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thoughts. Okay, no pressure. But whatever we do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at Trey's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I hold in my hands. I like it. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh jeez. No. Cat makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. There are lots of poems or stories out there that are no more than a few simple words. They can be funny and they are even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're waiting for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the word that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. It might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get to me. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now. Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale of a lady who wanders off. Lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever saw. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift in the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search relay hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all others is filled, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionlessness. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her and find no answer to her gaze. Lady who knows everything, knows what I'm thinking. If I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I found every answer, all which amount to nothing. There's no man, there's no purpose. Seek or no possible. I'm not your legend does not exist. And with a breath she blows me back afloat, and I pick up against the wind. Pick up against. No, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get philosophical rating, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I worried about. See, I don't really put much thought into it. Way it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? No, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone's club prefers whining about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, would we have anything to worry about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. I mean, one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Marcus writes every day. Are you ever too shy to show your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response just to something you put so much into. But you find other people who draw writing and sharing becomes a lot easier. Instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, you want to focus more on everything that went into it. Things you can work on. There's much more courage in that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own literature club. Don't. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I'll probably start talking to her last because I feel like the white tip of the day is like perfect as it ends for the next scene. Natsuki. Finally, this one, it's good. I was wondering how long it would take you. Alright? Yeah, seriously. Don't listen to what anyone else says. Especially Yui. Just keep writing posts like this, that's all you need. Are you sure that's not just what you think? Excuse me? Talking to a pro, you know. Don't you think you should trust my opinion the most? I guess that depends. Are you biased towards poems that are more simple and cute? Biased? Of course not. My opinion just happens to be the best. There's one thing I still can't tell. Is Natsuki actually self-aware for spoiled behavior? At this rate, I don't know if I'll ever figure it out. Fair enough. I'm glad that you like my poem after all. I know you'll finally understand. Just keep showing me your poems and you'll be a pro before you know it. Anyway, here's the one I wrote. I'll be your beach. Mine is so full of troubles and fears that the begin. Mine is so full of troubles and fears that the man should wander over the years, but they have a special place, a beach for us to go. A sure reach beyond your sight and see the sparkles of lights. The walls in your mind will move away before the sun eclipse. I'll be your beach that washes your worries away. I'll be your beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be your beach that makes your heart leap. And the way you thought I had left you long. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a private sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in the footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you want to push your lips to mine. I'll be your beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought I had left long ago. But if you leave me by your side, your own beach, own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah. I figured I keep whining about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first, then came up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after you and I realized we kinda were about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Make us write about a simple topic and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I kill. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess it might end up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Nice talk, Natsuki. Now time for Yui. Decided to try something different today? Guess so. Is that good or bad? No, neither. I have my preferences. But it would be unfair for me to call it something good or bad based on that. So I guess since last time I went towards Yui more, she notices that. And then kind of calls me out on it. As always, I believe it's most important in exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. By me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your why and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. See, sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. You're thinking? Being disliked. Wait, what am I saying? Sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. You want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. I can't read that. That's actually worse than last time. I can barely. Things of years in the making, where the room of chaotically meets the surface. Under a clean blue sky. Guys. When that actually legitimately gives me a headache. So I'm not gonna read it, I'm just gonna slowly go down it. And then you all can read it. I guess I pause. Get myself a drink while you guys do that. That's hard to read. I'm worried that the beach is kind of an innate thing to write about. Okay, she's sure about the beach. The same. Okay, I think she said. Natsuki said something about that, right? Sure. Okay, I thought she was talking about the day before that. No, she's talking about today. But I think my best is take a mindful approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about that. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose the better compare differences in why size or thought processes. Anyway, it was your idea? Knowing her, it's no surprise that she wants to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in the writing style. I just went for a request. But I suppose it's not as bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for showing. Stay for you. Just got past that. That's actually the only thing I hate about this game is the poems. I do not care about the poems. At all. Okay, you three? Well, I done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. It's just me, or did you see something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mutual word today? Look, even Yui isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that story's here. It seems you're right. Joy always helps lighten a little bit, doesn't she? It's always like everyone's balance is thrown off later when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki Please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well when home early. Is that so? Hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home before, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Zoe. Second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it. Oh, that courage expression come from your way of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to you earlier and everything is fine. What'd you say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you hit that out by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and sending all the poetry pamphlets. Zoe will be helping me design them. As for Yui, Yui, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yui? Useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now, Natsuki's pound too. She's even I can tell. Now, I guess I never gave Zoe enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't go as a person. So Yui, you have a beautiful him right, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yui's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts smiling to herself. Mine's already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yui. But anyway, that just leaves you, Visual. One who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yui have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would possibly go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. As Monica suggests I spend the week with one of my club members. How on earth are they going to respond to suggestions like that? I suppose I won't mind a bit of help. So even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give to you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you should be sitting on your butt anyway. I just could try to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Virgil may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assist with decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How can it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Visual too. What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't... So what do you think? Guys, let's say that for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Visual to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really got to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... Literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez, can we just say this already? Yeah. Visual, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Boys. I'm just gonna do it so I can save you. My choice. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going with... Okay, I know who I'm gonna pick, but I'm gonna pick someone else real quick because I know what the answer is already. I'm gonna pick Monica for right now, but I'll tell you why. Well, you'll see why. Just so you guys can see this. Well, I guess I should probably be here for Monica. Hey, you picked me! Hold on one second. Yeah! Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us! But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work away much super for one person, but you always have Sui as well. But Rachel was the one who... that doesn't matter. You were the one who skilled him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any alternative motive interfere with this decision. Alternative motives? What are you saying, Yui? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with alternative motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this would have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, you have a lot of work to do, you know? We won't do as good of a job if we make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If you want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay. Get it. It's technically most logical for us to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we're... Yeah, for president. Okay, that's why I picked Monica, because I knew she's not happy now. She's really not happy at all. She's actually upset. Because I knew, depending on who I pick, if I picked Monica, they would call her out. I did the same because, I want to do one with Yui too, on a separate playthrough. And I'm not going to make it, do the whole game again and do a playthrough when I pick Yui. I'm just going to have another video of just Yui. So I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. I think I'm going to do it, maybe after the side story, if I get, because I'm hoping I get the side story after I pick Natsuki. So let's go with Natsuki, because I think this will help me get her side story. Oh, Baker Sunset could be fun. And you guys may sound like a lot of work, so it could possibly use 2 people. Don't worry, Baker's a ton of fun. I definitely agree. Just a minute ago you were saying that... That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yui? Of course. I'm used to it, after all. That's good. Even though Yui's being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. So that's 70, right? Alright, anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes. Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Visual? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it turned out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yui? Yui? She's still sucking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not... I mean, it's not that big of a deal or anything. But it might not be just stats. I think that Yuri might be feeling a little unappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look, Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulder. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. It'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around and faces the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Manga and I are taken back by Natsuki's words. Natsuki of all people to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Zoe. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could see that she tried to say something Zoe would say at a time like this. The story always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm gonna do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. Obviously, everyone do their best. But with that, there's not more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a little bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. Richie would have got home and realized that he didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'll give you my number, okay? Better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me a number. Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll pick all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kinda strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything with my dad, so... Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh? Did you say you were going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. So like I could act like in front of everyone. That I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. It's because I never got to bake with someone this before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to hitting her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. Okay, let's see. Okay, probably the perfect time. I'm gonna end this video here because we're gonna do in the next video the whole Natsuki thing, and probably later after. But we're gonna end this video here for today, and then I will see you guys and girls in tomorrow's video where we will spend time in Natsuki, and then I'll probably do it later after Natsuki's too. Which I think Natsuki 6 is about 30 minutes long. So, but anyway, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye bye.